Welcome back, guys, to another video of Thryve Empire.
Your boy Asher Holmes.
Anthony, Sean, and Monaco.
If you're in your 20s, this video is a must. But why? Why should you watch this video? Why is it relevant to you?
How old are you? Let's just say you're 20 years old, you're 24. If you're even in your 30s, you should still watch the video. But if you're in your 20s right now, you're probably listening to the wrong people.
Most definitely. And how? Like what? Well, where are you getting all your information from? Who are you watching on TikTok? When you're scrolling, what's appearing? Are you watching Fox or CNN? Right, these are all things that you can pay attention to.
Are you even watching the news?
Yeah.
Well, you shouldn't be. If you're 20 and watching the news,
you're a loser.
You need to use your time a little more wisely, because most people in their 20s are probably maybe listening when they were 16, 17, 18 to their teachers that told them, you need to go to college, or their parents that said, you need to go to college to do this, you need to go to college to do that. Well,
work hard and study.
If you're 20 years old and you want to go to college, that is awesome. But what you need to do is you need to plan out what you're going to do before you do it. You need to have a plan before you make movement. Most people, they probably go to college for the first 2 years and have no idea what they even want to be.
Nothing. You ask them, they're a junior.
Yeah.
Hey, so what are you studying? You know, I'm majoring in this. I'm not too sure what I should be doing after. It's like, well, it's awesome, but what the hell are you going to college for?
Yeah, it's kind of a waste of money if you...
It's like saying, F you, Dad, I'm gonna go spend $100 grand and for nothing.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't continue college because they decide that that's not what they want to do. And it's just a waste of money. You need to have a plan before you make the movement. If you're 18, 19, it's okay to take a year or two off and figure out what you want to do. Because it's better to take 2 years off and then go to college and make sure you know what you want to do than to go to college for those 2 years and then quit and then be in $60,000 of debt.
We've said this numerous amount of times in other videos. That's the only kind of debt you don't need any sort of credit score or anything from. You just walk right in and walk out with $100,000 in debt.
And it's the only
at
debt
18 years old.
Non-bankruptable. It's the only debt that there is no way out of it. You can't go back on it.
That's horrible. That is horrible. That's criminal.
I personally went to college as well. I went to college for 17 months to get my associate's degree, and now I am a college dropout. Now, the problem is not college. College is not the problem. The problem is I was listening to the wrong people. I was listening to one of my exes who wanted me to have a safe life. Basically, she wanted me to go to college so I could get a safe job because she didn't want me to be an entrepreneur. She wanted to make sure the income was safe and I always brought home the same amount. Well, that's good for the people who want it,
right? But
it's not a plan if you don't want it. You have this one life, you have dreams, you have goals, and if people are talking you out of them because they want you to take the safe path, f that, right?
F them.
Right, like I want to be an entrepreneur. I've wanted to be an entrepreneur. I've wanted to be an entrepreneur online. I've wanted to have a social presence. I wanted to have my own business. And I wasn't doing it because all my whole life growing up, people said it was so hard, or people said that you should go to college to get a good job.
Too risky.
Right, yeah, you need to have a safe job so you're bringing home money every week, because if you have kids, you can't take risks like that. Well, a job is not safe. A business is not safe. There's risk everywhere.
Nothing is safe and everything is risky.
Yeah, so you need to plan before you make a movement, because I personally went to community college, fortunately. Most of you in your 20s, you're going to a state college, you're going to a big university, and that's cool and all.
Right.
As long as you know that you want to have that job.
At least go to community college. If you don't know what you're gonna do, like you have no idea what you wanna pursue, but you're still going to college, parents are pushing it, at least save them a buck and go to community college.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, you're getting the same curriculum, the same classes for literally a fraction of the price.
Yeah.
Probably a quarter of the price.
Less, probably.
So you have to
Probably
make a
like
decision. We live in a day and age now where people are kind of stuck between their parents saying their generation of you need to get a strong, steady job, you need to work hard, go to college, get a degree, from your parents saying that to seeing social media, seeing people like Thryve Empire, your boys, that are entrepreneurs that are making money from them by themselves. They're either selling goods or services, starting businesses, real estate. The entrepreneur game is growing big time. The whole old age talk about you need to get a degree, that's not as relevant anymore.
No.
It's not. Of course, we need lawyers, we need doctors, we need scientists, but not everybody's a fucking lawyer, doctor, or scientist.
No.
A small fraction.
We need them, of course, but we also need entrepreneurs, because every single business was started by an entrepreneur. Every single product was made by an entrepreneur who invented something.
And you know the best time to get started? Right now. Right now.
Right now.
So that's what we're saying. If you're in your 20s,
you're in your 30s, right? We're not excluding anybody else, but if you're in your 20s and you're listening to this, it is more crucial to you because
have the biggest advantage.
Time is of the essence, right?
Shout out Trippy Red.
What did he say?
Keep going. He said that in the song. It was awesome.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me because I'm in the red light.
Shout out Trippy Rip. Time is of the
Kidding.
essence.
I don't listen to him, but I know who he is. But
Okay.
time is of the essence, people. If you're in your 20s, you have so much time. Like Top G says, you can either suffer for 5 years to live a good life, or you can suffer for 50. You get to choose. Are you gonna suffer and put in the action and the hard work for 5 years to make the rest of your life good? Or are you gonna suffer for the next 50 because you're not willing to put in the work for the next 5 years? Because that's what's gonna take.
That's all it is.
That's what's gonna take at a minimum of 5 years of working hard every day, maybe 16 hours a day. It takes effort.
It's not fucking easy. If it were easy, everybody would be doing it. You're in Belize and you're on your laptop. You're in Bora Bora and the super nice islands on their laptops. You think it was always like that? They're just sitting there? No, they were working harder than everybody else. And because they did that for that 10-year period, they get to have that luxury. They get to be where they want to be because they've earned that.
So time is of the essence. You're in your 20s. If you're in your 20s, take advantage of it. This is the time that you have to make the rest of your life better. This is the time that you have to look towards those people that have these great lives that you want to live. This is it. This is it. We get this one chance. Don't waste your 20s partying, going to college if you don't want to go to college.
Because everybody else is.
Yeah.
My friends they're doing it, it's fine. Why can't I? It's fine, do it.
Do it.
Go for it.
Go have fun.
And then suffer 50 years.
I'd rather suffer for the next 3 to 4 or 5 years and then have fun for the next 40 than to just have fun for the next 4 or 5 years and then be in debt, suffer for the next 50, trying to pay off my college loans for the next 40 years.
You really can't fathom how lucky you are right now. If you really are in your 20s, you got lucky enough to see this video in your feed and you clicked on it and you're listening to us,
then you should subscribe because we have way more content for you than just this. Right? If you're in your 20s, you should watch every single one of our videos that we have.
Fitness, finance, bettering yourself. We got it all, guys.
Everything.
Great stuff coming.
Self-improvement.
You're young, you're in your 20s, 30s, whatever it is. You have nothing but time, and there's no better time to start than right now.
So you guys, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment telling us how old you are so you can come back to this video 3 years down the road and tell us your progress.
Please comment.
Yeah, please. Like, if you tell us your age now, you can come back to this video in 3 years and realize I had a revelation when I watched this video. You know, I changed my ways. I dropped out of college. What? Do something.
Do something.
Check out our next video, Thryve Empire. You guys have a great one.
Drive on.